Good morning, y'all. I'm actually just following up on that video from last night that I did about, the whole situation with parents thinking providing materials and working hard to provide is more important than spending time. And this one mother in the comments that I saw last night, she really was gonna say, I took my kids to the hood. And y'all really be saying stuff like that. She said, I took my kids to the hood and said, would you rather this or if you want either you want this or you want to be able to play volleyball and all these other extracurriculars. Half the time you're putting the kids in extracurricular activities to keep them busy so that you can do other stuff. Yes, sometimes they want to do those extra things. Just like my daughter, she wants to do gymnastics, but she can't do gymnastics right now because money is tight right now. And I got to make sure, like we always say, I got to make sure I can do the main things, the main three things: provide food, shelter, clothing. But during this time, guess what? I can still spend time with her and do other free things. We can go outside and flip around together until I can get you into some gymnastics. Just like yesterday we went to the mall. And I bought some panties. I bought some new panties, from Victoria's Secret, because that's what I buy my panties from. So I just be pressed when I buy anything new. So I come home and I want to look at my stuff. And Sadani was like, my daughter, she was like, she have a fashion show. So I put the panties on and I fashion showed them, like. So it was just little stuff like that. Those are the little things that they're going to remember, like, and to me, that's why I just can't understand when these parents say these things. You have to, for me, if you're going to say, oh, it's about sacrifice, I'd rather sacrifice having the relationship, and I'd rather go without that, because of course, it's easy for me to just go jump into another relationship. It would be easy for me to just do that, even if I know it ain't no good for me and it'll take away time for my kids. But no, I'm not going to do that. I already got 2 baby daddies. And because I already got 2 baby daddies, I'm not taking on no other man issues right now. I need to focus on my children. I have 2 small children. I don't have time to give. As a person, period, it's hard when you got to give yourself to work. You got to give yourself to children. You got to give yourself to, as one person, we extend ourselves to a lot of different areas. Okay? And it's already bad enough that I have to extend myself to trying to figure out how we're going to eat every day, how we, work, all these different things. It's bad enough of that. So I'm not going to add another thing to the equation when I already know how I am when it comes to relationships. And I know 9 times out of 10, first of all, I have a lot of work I need to do on myself before I even jump into another relationship. So I'm not even going to entertain no men right now because I'm in a season of my life where I'm letting God work on me. Mind, body, and soul. I'm letting God fix my spirit, fix my hate issues that I even have towards the opposite gender. He's working on me, so I don't have time to go jump into another relationship. I'm not pressed for love. I'm only pressed for the love for my children and for my money. Yes, I'm still on my money. Because like we always say as parents, we got to provide. And to see that lady in the comments going to say, because I went back to Judy comments just to look at the video again and to see her daughter. I feel for the kids. I know I'm a pro the kids' feelings. I feel for the kids because I was that unwanted child. So I don't care. As a mom, that's why I consider my daughter's feelings, both of them. Hi, this Stinky. She said, looking at me, this baby. I ain't say come over here now. She have to come over here. But this is why I just be saying, like, these are the times, you don't get this back. You don't get these times back. The money you gonna get back. The men, they still gonna be there doing the same thing to us when these kids is 18 and ready to go on with their friends and when they really don't care about being bothered with mommy no more. We gonna have that time again. Like, I don't know why we be sitting here acting like our youth, we in our, well, I mean, God, Jesus is coming back. Let's be clear. So if you ain't right with God, and that's why seeing this one girl, I ain't gonna cap, this one girl I follow on Instagram, she remind me of my mom, like, and I say, your daughter always with her damn grandmother, and And she gonna be that same one telling her daughter, just like these other mothers, oh, I had to provide. I'm gonna sit there and record these videos. I'm gonna show her daughter. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. But I'm gonna show her daughter. I'm gonna say, your mama lying. This is what she at. She's clubbing at the hookah lounge, chasing this man, and you from press chasing this man around the town. You got a new nigga, this one. You here drinking, turning up every night after work. Like her, she works all the time. And I do give that girl her credit because she do be working. But what she do right off the work? You go home, you change your clothes, you right on. She be on live. Y'all be on the internet seeking this damn social media attention, seeking all the attention from the outside world because you're dealing with your own shit spiritually that you won't let God really get into you and sit you down and fix you. And he didn't. Watching that girl, I swear she just be reminding me a lot of my mom. And she's a Sagittarius, just like my mom. Sagittarius are known street runners. They run the streets. Period. The men and the women. Them Sagittarius run the streets. And if you're a Sagittarius that don't run the streets, then I salute you. So, I'm not trying to be shady with these videos, but at the end of the day, I'm expressing myself. And like I said, I'm not going to apologize for how I feel. And I'm not going to apologize for how y'all making y'all kids feel. Because you only get to go around this track one time with these kids. Like, some shit you just can't take back. You can't take it back. That's why you have to be cautious of the decisions you make, because you can't get that time back. You can't reverse the time. And then you're going to deal with that guilt. Like a lot of the moms in the comments on something. Yeah, a lot of us deal with this mom guilt. And to see Judy on that video, it's like, you don't even still see her pain. Like, her daughter the tear came down her daughter's face because her daughter like, dang, instead of you just saying, I fucked up, I'm sorry. What is so hard about a parent? The same way y'all be wanting these men to be accountable. Y'all be wanting y'all partners to just be accountable and make a change. But y'all feel like as a parent, you just, it's just this way. I'm your mother and it's just this way. And I had to just do this. But when these men give y'all these excuses and say, I don't got time for you, sis. I don't got time for you, shorty. Because I'm trying to work to provide for the family. And I'm trying to do this. You still begging for time from your man, though. Like, it's like y'all are delusional. And that girl gonna say in the comments, that one I'm talking about, that mother who said she tired of the delusions and she took her kids to the hood to see. You don't even say that, because you got some hood mothers. Yeah, they might live in the hood, but guess what? They still spend time with their kids in the hood. They might even, on a weekend, they might take them out the hood to go do something fun. I see a lot, so I don't bash the hood mamas. Because it's not, you can be from the hood, because a lot of times you live in the hood not because of just because of finances. It ain't all because you grew up in the hood and that's all you know is the hood. But that don't mean that just because you from the hood, or just because you live in the hood, that automatically makes you a bad parent. Because a lot of times, at least them hood kids, at least them hood parents, even sometimes if they go outside, they outside with their kids, they take their kids to the park. They got the kids having a pool. They put the pool right outside in apartments, in front of the whole building. I just hate when people really try to use this message for their kids, acting like, oh, I just try to make sure you ain't have to be in the hood. Like, it just be irritating me. Because look at all the rich kids out here. They live in these big houses, big empty houses, basically. They come home every day to an empty house. Like, do you think kids care about that? In the grand scheme of things, we care about that because we caring about impressing this person, that person, and that person. I had to realize that with my own journey. I cared about what my mama thought, what my baby daddies thought, what everybody was going to think of me. But at the end of the day, I had to realize it don't matter what these people think about me. Ari, quiet. Only thing that matters is what God think about me and my children. So people can say whatever they want about me, but guess what? Guess who tell me they love me all day, every day? Guess who tell me I'm the best mommy every single day? That's what matters to me. That's what matters to me. Tending to my kids. Because they just growing. I said that I'll just be watching my little baby. And my 5 years, she about to be 6 next month. Her teeth falling out. And these are the things that just melts my heart and just make me be like, wow. They growing so fast on mommy. Like, they really growing so fast. And they don't care. With everything that's going on in my life right now, all my daughter be happy about is that she still got mommy. Mommy is still very attentive to her. Mommy tends to her. Mommy knows her. Mommy spend that time with her and her sister. You know, I'm about unity. I'm about the love. It's about love. And it's like, how do y'all be demanding love from these men? But y'all feel like the love that your kids is demanding from you, oh, they just need to deal with it. Like, and then you wonder why you can't find good partners. And then your kids grow up and you wonder why they ain't married. Why your kids this? Why your kids got multiple baby daddies? Why this and why that? Either they only doing what they saw, or they had no choice but to run out to their friends and these dudes in the streets because they didn't get the love at home. They wasn't getting no attention at home. No attention. And you wonder why your kids acting out, why they out here having sex early, 13, 14, 12. You wonder why. Because they feel that they not seen. These kids don't feel seen, so they doing anything, crying for attention. What did I tell you guys about that little Uvalde shooter? Crying for attention. They be screaming, begging for attention. And the parents are just like, oh, whatever. I have to work. Capitalism got us all going crazy. That's what I'm saying. We run the world. What I say in them other videos? We are the democracy. At the end of the day, if everybody quit their jobs, if everybody stop paying these damn bills, what they gonna do to us? We outnumber them. Popular sovereignty. The people overrule the government for real. But y'all don't even see that. We play right into their Ponzi schemes. And will neglect our loved ones for these jobs that will get rid of you. Like they about to do. It's about to be a lot of layoffs. Just watch what's about to happen in the world. Watch what's about to happen in the world. Y'all keep thinking this shit a joke. Watch what's about to happen in the world. You could be making $300,000 for this corporation today, and tomorrow your ass is fired. As a lot of people see on a day-to-day. Like, this is why you gotta prioritize what matters to you. And I've always been that way because I know how I felt. When I signed up to be a mother, I knew what sacrifices it came with. Not to the degree that I'm dealing with, you know. But I embrace it. I deal with it because my kids ain't asked to be here. I was the one popping that pussy. I was the one looking for these temporary satisfactions. I was the one. Don't nobody owe me nothing. I owe my kids everything. All they owe me is respect and appreciate mommy. But at the end of the day, I owe them. They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask to be here. I was the one so in love with their daddies and so pressed to be in love and so pressed for a man who he ain't even in love with himself. So he damn sure can't love you, and he don't even love himself. He don't even know God. He fighting his own demons, and we be sitting up there trying to cater to these men, trying to fix them instead of fixing ourselves, instead of pouring into our children. And then we wonder why our children grow up to be these wild kids and doing this, and why they